going on, Jerome's? Your Minnesota Vikings are off to a fast start at 3-0, and what's great about it is all three wins have been emphatic. Right, the Vikings have dominated all three games. They've only trailed for like 3 minutes this entire season, and Giants win, great. Niners win. That definitely raised some eyebrows, and the final score was not indicative to how one-sided that contest was. And of course, the Vikings just completely blew out the Texans on Sunday. So there's no flukes. There's no one-score games. There's no the ball bounced your way, so you got a W in that spot. The Vikings are convincing in all three phases. That Brian Flores defense, third in the league in points allowed with only 30. They're number one in sacks. They're number two in pressure rate, so they're getting after things. And of course, what can you say about Kevin O'Connell? Extend this man forever, because the culture is fantastic. The vibes are immaculate. He's really grown and shown as a play caller, and he's got slinging Sammy Darnold with the number 2 offense in the National Football League. Woo! That's right, man. America's quarterback is absolutely getting after things. And the Vikings right now are atop of the NFC North. Lions, frauds. Packers, frauds. Going to take it to them week 4 on Sunday at Lambeau. Then the Bears should be 0-3, except for Will Levis happen. For that, we thank you. And the Vikings are sitting atop the NFC right now. Yes, it's early, but the early returns are looking really, really damn good. And what really stands out is, so when everyone and their mom, put in their preseason predictions, everyone's thinking, oh, Lions Super Bowl. Oh, the Packers and Jordan Love. Oh, the Bears are going to surprise people with Caleb Williams. And also, a lot of people predicted the Vikings to finish last. And the disrespect of the over-under 6.5 wins. Yes, I mean, there's still a lot of football to play, but like we said, the Vikings are fast out of the gate, and everything that the Vikings have done this season is sustainable. They play tough, physical football in both the trenches. There's zero goose egg D'Angelo Russell fluke about any of these 3 wins. They're going to be 4 on Sunday, so you're feeling good. And we just want to go back. Like, we don't hold grudges, but we have a long memory. That makes sense. Of course, the 1-1 is the Vikings predicted to have the worst record in the league by ESPN Analytics. But I was just gathering around. There's a lot more. So Deadspin predicted the Vikings to finish last in division, Lions to win. I didn't even know Deadspin was still a thing. Like, doesn't Hulk Hogan own you? Or I don't know. I need to write a sternly worded letter to Hulk Hogan about, hey, your Deadspin predictions are off. Nick Wright of FS1 famously predicted the Bears to go to the Super Bowl. And, of course, the Vikings finishing last there. Nice Vikes finish last when you run out of gas. Vikings 3-14, tied with the Panthers for the worst record in the National Football League. This is from the geniuses over at Sports Illustrated. I feel like the only good SI writer is Will Raggets. That's it. That's it, man. It's Will Raggets, a bunch of jabroni writers, and then a bunch of AI bots over at Sports Illustrated. CBS Sports predicting the under 7-10. All right, Will Brinson, you get partial credit. So there you go. But 7-10 also was still at the bottom of the division. Now, here's what bothers me. Everyone's win-loss prediction, like everyone's juiced up on wins. Like they never bother to total the wins and the losses to make sure that they equal. Just funny to me. Sports Not was not correct when the Vikings predicted to finish at the bottom at 6-11. Packers, Lions, and Bears. Oh my! Remember, a lot of the predictions had the Packers, Lions, and Bears going win, play, show, and all 3 making the playoffs. Underdog predicted the Vikings to finish last at 7-10. USA Today predicted the Vikings to finish last at 5-12. The Athletic predicted the Vikings under 6.5 to cash. Just taking that. Oh, but it's plus 125. Don't care. And also, Kurt Benkert, who I do have a lot of respect for Kurt Benkert, even though he's a stupid Packer. Also, yeah, I mean, the joke everyone brings out is that Kurt Benkert has career -1 rushing yards. So it's like, oh, I have more career rushing yards than Kurt Benkert. Yeah. But he predicted the Packers finish first, the Bears finish second. Really? And the Lions, third in the NFC North, all 3 with double-digit wins, and then the Vikings at 4-13. Also predicted the Saints and the Seahawks to finish at the bottom of their division. That's not working out so far. So predicted the Packers would have the 3 seed. Sure. Oh, also the Jets would have the 1 seed over the Chiefs. Okay. Well, he was teammates with Aaron Rodgers, so I mean, at least his biases are clear, right? I actually respect it when people are just upfront about their biases. And I'm not trying to roast the Jeromes. And these are definitely the more milquetoast of the comments, before the season when it came to predictions. But I feel like it really is a cross section of how a lot of the fan base felt. I mean, a lot of us were positive, of course, and just looking at the roster, move around from Curtin to Neal, felt like the free agents replenished the rooster. Flores in year 2, Sling and Sam Darnold given an opportunity here with weapons and actually good coaching could work out, right? But a lot of people were predicting 6-7 wins at best. I hope I'm wrong, but at best. Also, I mean, the first 5 games of the schedule were supposed to be brutale. The Vikings finished 1-4 in the first 5 games. I mean, we're pretty good. You're feeling really good about things, man. And also remember, before the season, the Vikings were favored in only 3 of their 17 games. So I think that narrative shifts. It's not going to change on Thursday or on Sunday because week 4 because the Packers are still 2.5-point favorites at home. That's okay. Taking the points, taking the money line, taking everything, couple jelly beans, and you're just, again, for 17,000th time, I understand that it's early, but it's okay to be happy with the way this team is playing. And like I said, this is not a Vikings get a fluke pick, the Vikings get a fluke return, and the Vikings win 3 straight one-score games. Like there's nothing 2022 about this. This is a dominant, tough, physical-ass football team. And I'm really excited to see how the rest of this plays out, man. And a lot of people did not see this coming. I mean, yeah. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. The haters and the losers are in shambles today. Love to see it. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.